It's a battle to keep your team mentally in this game, to not get into the, wow, why can't we get over the top against
Oh, yeah. There were some moments on the sidelines. Kansas State's a good football team. I mean, they're better than they were last year, clearly. They're going to win a bunch of games. But, yeah, I mean, it was. Things were hard. Things are going to be hard. Football's hard. You just got to keep plugging away. And I was proud of our team for being able to do that.
Durant finally had a big game this week. Has he been, in the zone all week, or was it just in the right place?
I don't know what being in the zone means. What did he have? He caught 5 balls, 72 yards. Thought he played well, 35 yards. Which one is it? 7 for 67. Yeah, he's been a starting receiver for us for going on 2 years now. So he's settling in at that inside spot. That's going to take time. But I look for him to continue to get better.
After the shell fumble, Crawford on the sideline was kind of trying to get guys fired up. Is he kind of emerging as a leader for you?
Has been since the day he got here. He's just got that about him. And him and Russ feed off each other. Russ, after we scored, he came up to me and he said he owed me one. I was like, well, we may need one here yet today, But both Russ and Crawford are guys that we lean on. They're inspirational guys. They're strong. Their presence is big. Russ will bounce back from this. He's been through it for quite a while. Old guy.
Coach, can you talk a bit about what it means to get that first one against this team? First one since you've been at Big 12.
They're all important. I haven't obsessed over that. I know you guys have. Shane probably has, but we didn't talk about it. The only thing we talked about was this was the last time this was the last team that beat us. We've done a good job of winning some close games here recently. We let that one last year get away. That was enough motivation. That's all I said to them. They were ready to play. It's first conference game, Big 12 opener. It's the next one. Plus they beat us last year, so we were pretty motivated. Yeah.
Coach,
I was hoping we wouldn't be tight. It looked to me like we were probably a little bit tight there in the beginning.
With some of the red zone problems.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that.
You ever had a receiver catch a pass while getting his helmet ripped off?
They usually throw flags for that. Shelton's. He can get behind people. I thought Skyler missed him a couple of times. He would have had another 200-yard day. But I'm proud of him.
You used Josh Lambert early and didn't see him late. What went into that decision?
It's called competition. If something doesn't look good, you put somebody else in there. He needs to get back in the swing of things. He didn't look like he had that pop that he had last year. He was thinking too much. He was too slow. He took a delay of game, and then he looked like crap kicking the ball. He's got to get better.
Dana, I know things change between seasons and all that, but you won 9 of 10, which is a pretty good role. Do you see anything from, 4 out of 5 last year, 4 out of this year? Probably not personnel, but days like this are just a general attitude that might explain that.
Probably has something to do with that schedule we played in October last year. I thought we were pretty good last year. Things didn't go our way. It started obviously with Carl going down, and then that tough schedule. Proud of the guys, the way they hung in there. They believed in each other. The coaches did a great job, carried over into the off season, and playing like that right now. Guys like each other, and they're happy to be here, and that wins you a lot of football games.
On the field goal, were you watching it, or were you already planning what you were going to do?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of using the timeouts to save time. I knew we'd get it back with about 2 minutes. I was surprised they threw the ball. But that gave us 2 minutes as opposed to about a minute and a half. But yeah, we were coming up with some things. I didn't see it. When you're out there with 60,000 people our crowd was excellent, great, fantastic. Asked them to be rowdy, they were. Probably the difference in the game in the second half. I knew they'd let me know real quick. I told the guys, I said, whatever they do, we got to go do that. So it was our thought process. If they would have made that kick, then we would have had to go down and do the same thing.
I know you've got to put this in it's another win, and now you've got to put it behind us, but does winning like this kind of give you a bounce, you guys, this coming week?
Yeah, we'll see at the end of the year, right? We got another off week here this week, bye week this week. You know, probably wish we could keep playing. Enjoy this one. You know, probably let the kids get away for a little bit next weekend, go recruiting again, and then it's going to be 8 straight after that. It's a long season. So we're in a good place right now. You know, recruiting's going good. We had some guys here that are pretty fired up about being here right now. So we'll probably use this momentum with the recruiting, continue to get our work done, heal up, and then get ready for this 8-week stretch.
Given some of the fourth down stuff in the first half, you aggressive? Was it you knew points would be a premium? Was it a kicking thing?
Yeah, if you notice the 30-yard line right in there, 30 to 40, I mean, that's go for it time. We did it last week. We were 1 for 2 last week on it. I don't know what. I would study it and go over it. But and then when we were down 16-3, I knew points were important. So early it was just where we were on the field. Later it was we got to take chances in order to win this game.
And is there any rhyme or rhythm to your place kicking? I mean, as how you're using them and the like. So.
Whoever looks good, we're going to go with. I didn't like what I saw out of Josh. Josh has got to improve. He knows that. You know, he's a little rusty. He's won his games. He's been a great kicker. He just, you know, guys got to get better. I don't care if you're a kicker, a quarterback, an O-lineman, right tackle, safety, whatever it is, get better or get replaced. But I'm glad there's competition with that now. We can use that to our advantage. All right, I'm going to go celebrate. See you.